I am Adam, and I'm giving you a local's guide to Chicago, coming to you from the rooftop on the London House. There is a reason that I've lived in Chicago for 13 years and only seen this view 6 times. They are exclusive. They have a camera policy that you can take pictures with your phone, but the river and the lake, if you bring a camera of any kind, it's $500. Just like, even if you take a picture of just outside and not you. This place is crazy. I mean, they definitely make up for it. This Jack and Coke, which is $1 to make, costs 25. But yeah, crazy. I love it here. So I want to get all the view, but it's just not possible. Hello, coming to you from Millennium Park in Chicago. This is Buckingham Fountain. This is Lake Michigan. Yeah, a little south of the Magnificent Mile, but still very magnificent. This is actually the park as well, where 2 things happen. Lollapalooza, which is the second biggest concert venue, whatever you want to call it, a concert event, music venue in America after Coachella. And as of recently, the NASCAR race happens in this park as well. Well, it's like 50% this park, 50% the race. So for a Lollapalooza story, I'm not a concert guy, honestly, but I do love Lollapalooza because I love the look on old people's faces when they see somebody going to Lollapalooza and they're riding the bus in a thong and electric tape and angel wings, and that's considered like very Lollapalooza appropriate. And the street race, so I told you guys that I went to the Indy 500 and basically like was broken down over the course of like 10 years with my friend begging to go with them. I didn't like it. He said it was the best one that he'd ever seen because the guy only won by like 1 car length and everything else is basically determined like 2 or 3 laps ahead, where like the distance is so great that you know who's gonna win. Doesn't mean anything to me as far as like the racing aspect. But the first Chicago NASCAR race, which was 2 years ago, I guess, 2 summers ago, it was here if you wanted to go, and I came out just to spite him, so I like took pictures of me at the track. I ended up getting in, this is the Hilton here, and crashing a corporate event, and ended up getting up to the top floor, talking to somebody, asking where the bathroom was. When I got out of the bathroom, the person who was like vigilantly guarding the door wasn't there, so I was like, I'll have some of that. Went in, talked to everybody. I don't know what it was for, investments, something or other. Talked to them about investments, I got that part of it. Talked to them about like why racing was there and everything. I understood from their side it was a sales thing, but yeah, it was a fun time. Like also a weird time because I didn't enjoy the race, but I enjoyed like the adventure of it. FaceTime with my friend, then hung up with him after 5 seconds, and then FaceTime with his dad for like 30 minutes because his dad did not come to me. But yeah, Chicago. It was blue skies 30 seconds ago. The problem with Chicago weather is you can't predict it. But yeah, lots of fun. It is 60 degrees Fahrenheit, 16 degrees Celsius, but stickers making it. Anyways, I just want to throw in a fun fact before we get going. Chicago is the first place in the world to have a skyscraper or a high-rise. It's not there anymore. It was built of wood back in the day. Not safe to live in today. Probably got taken down in the Chicago fire as well. But That was right here. So I think that's the right location. And oddly enough, given that like all of these are over 100 stories now, the very first like globally considered skyscraper is 9 stories tall. Crazy. Just a quick lesson of Chicago. So this is the city flag. Obviously this is a hot dog one, but the 5 stripes are for the north side of the city, the west side of the city, the south side of the city. The blue stripes are for the Lake Michigan, and Chicago River. There are 4 stars that are all 6-pointed and have 24 different meanings, but I have ADHD, so don't know what they are. So this is the Art Institute of Chicago. A lot of stuff goes on here for like artsy fartsy stuff. I know you have to pay a lot and do reservations ahead of time. I have never been here, even though that I lived here for 13 years. I'm just not an art guy, but I know that they do a lot of cool things for artists that are. I just know that these lines are very cool. Depending on like who's doing what and succeeding in sports, they sometimes dress them up. I mean, I don't think the Bears have won in a while, but they dress them up in like sports jerseys and helmets. Yeah. Also, this is here. I'll zoom in on it because I don't think we'll get there. Well, whatever. But this street, if you can see this sign, is the start of Route 66, the Trans-American highway that goes from Chicago to, I think, LA. Still operates, still exists here, but I don't know, other than being like the first cross-country, well, I mean almost cross-country highway, I don't know the significance of anything about that, but I do know that it starts here. Also here is, try and tell a story from down here a little bit, but like 4 buildings to the south of this building, which is left on the camera, is where I go to church. If you want to come and meet me, Holy Trinity, I'm usually late, but I'll be there on Sundays, usually at 11 a.m. because I like to sleep in. But one of the cool things about that church, and one of the cool things about what we're doing right now, is so I met a girl about 6 months ago who was from China. She was just visiting for the day, literally had a 36-hour layover, and like we met in church. We sat next to each other, talked about like, you know, my church has a 5 minutes, talks to the person next to them and talks to them about whatever they're from or wherever. And we bonded over the fact that I've been over all of China. And she was very impressed with that. But through doing like this same tour, through basically saying like, you're not coming to my home and not getting a good tour. Like, she had no idea what Chicago was, that it even existed, other than it was like a cheaper flight to stay for 2 nights and 1 day. But you know, we went the same tour, had hot dogs, which is like a Chicago staple, had I don't think she liked the popcorn, but had Starbucks, and I don't think she swam, but I did. But it was just, I mean, I am actually still friends with her now, and I talk to Yana probably once a week about whatever. But she was literally a stranger before we went, and she said like all the 6-week tour that she had in America, it was easily her second favorite thing that she did was the day in Chicago, and she didn't even know what it was. Like, there's a lot to do. It's a lot of fun, and yeah, tons of stuff to do. We'll see it all, you know. But the same thing that I said in the music video is the Munich video. I am a kid at heart. Never, ever, ever in my life have I grown out of like that magic stage where I know that that persons from all over the world come to see this exact spot. I live here. I've never every commute that I've had, I'm very much aware of what's going on. And then this is a very, very, very special place. But if this bus will move, this is Jollibee. That is the Filipino Kentucky Fried Chicken and McDonald's mix. It is, I have never in my life paid more than like $3 American for it. Primarily in Asia and things like that. But when I came here, for the same food that I could get for $3 in Philippines, $17 here. So the price is a lot, but the food is like the taste is identical. So that's a good deal. Look at this person just in awe of the view as well. Yeah, that's a special place. Seriously. This is Dairy Park. They have a lot of like sculptures. When it's summer and like appropriate weather, there are two ponds that spit water into that. So it's a face, spits water on different people for different, like, just as a content. I think it's pretty funny. Sorry. So also down the street is the College in Pakistan, but that's not like might be a different story. Let me wrong way. But sorry, this is one of the fountains. I remember coming out here with my nephew when he was like 5 or 6, and he loved this place. It was a hot day. Everybody was just like getting this whole place that I'm standing in right now basically like turns into a pool, like a 2 or 3 inch shallow pool where you can just come down and dry your feet and stuff like that. But this is amazing. So it's peeking through. So this is the amphitheater in the Daly Center. They do like outdoor movies, classical concerts out here. Yeah, lots of stuff. And then this across the court is like a running path. Right now they might be transitioning it into like it's winter-ish, so they might be working to transition it to like the skate path where everything is frozen, you can ice skate it. A little bit of construction, but it's good to keep it nice. Oh, I don't think this is the exact one, but this is one of the places, might be the other one as well, where Chicago's Loop Gate or Henge Gate, or I don't know what you call it, but this is where like the sun comes on in the right spot for 3 or 4 days. It's a great photographer picture. Yeah. The Bean. Cloud Gate, as it's really called. I think they're I think they're still open. I was where I had one last time I was down. Yeah. Right. This is crazy. I live here. This is nuts. It's Wednesday in November and lunchtime, so this is like all tourists, no locals, but still magic. The laser turning. So I'll go. Oh, I should find it because it's not as crowded. But even like under the mirror or under the bean, it's nerd. I'll show you guys. Crazy. This is okay. So I'm sending you guys where you want to see that you're both at the bean and have a reflection. This is the best view. So. Bean. Right here is, I'll tell you a personal story. So right here, they have, they're just cleaning it up and transitioning, but it is like stall to stall benches. But I'm telling about the story about winter. So my first time with tourists, I think I was in Wisconsin at the time. A girl that I really liked from England was coming up for Christmas to visit, and it was blizzarding everywhere. And came to Chicago, did like essentially this tour. She was super impressed, and this is an ice skating rink that they're transitioning it to right now. Like they freeze it, they have Zambonis come out every couple of minutes, everything. I have not ice skated since I was a child because of my knee. So I was like, how hard can it be? La-di-da, I'll get some rental skates, tie them loosely like I tie shoes, it'll be good to go. It was not good deal. I was by far the second worst skater. There was a huge distance as well because the worst skater slipped and hit his head so hard that they got everybody off the ice so they could get him off in an ambulance. So as long as I'm not that bad, I'm happy with being the second to worst skater. Man, blue skies are coming in. It's getting very nice. This is the Crane building. It used to be my favorite building at night. That is like light blue neon LED lights. This is Garrett's Popcorn. I'm going to talk more about them when I do the food one, but food video in a couple. But the staple of Chicago. It makes absolutely no sense why they're so good, but they are. Blue skies. This is also like a very weird thing, but Nutella has, so the Nutella that's, you know, like a breakfast peanut butter spread, but is chocolatey nougats, whatever, has a cafe here. It is, I've gone before. I have a friend who's obsessed with Nutella, so I just FaceTime with her while I'm eating favorite things, and they have some things that you can't get anywhere else. But Nutella is on Magwell, Nando's, which is the same thing as the Filipino one, Jollibee. Same exact thing as Kentucky Fried Chicken. It's fast food where it was from in South Africa, but 3 times the price, 4 times the price. Here they have to justify those costs, so they call it like a nice sit-down restaurant. The taste is awesome. My favorite thing is the Bray Bowl and fries or chips, but yeah, Bray is South African style of barbecuing things, but the taste is amazing. That in Color Cafe and Nando's. This is the Fox building, where the Fox news station is. Have a good day. Thank you.
It gives like voice.
I don't know what they're talking about. Also, I used to work in this building. I did like a 5-month accounting job for American Library Association. Did stuff ready for them. I did on phenomenal terms. The boss also loves to shop over these trade stories back and forth. They love me. We will take a little detour. I didn't include it on my rooftops video, but I'm going to be going to taking a brief detour to the London House, which is considered by everybody to be the best view in Chicago. I called ahead for this video to be able to make a reservation, but so to tell you how exclusive it is. I have lived in Chicago for 13 years, and even though I try often, I've only successfully gotten in 5 times. So this will be my 6th. I am excited. I hope that you guys are excited too. But that is like just a short walk to the left. I'll show you guys the scooters. Because even at ground level right now, it looks amazing. Yeah, the river is running through here and going to the lake, so it opens up a lot over here so you can see everything. We'll see most of it after the London House because I have to go over that first. But yeah. It's so nice here. View. Marina One. Trump Tower. My favorite building in Chicago. You can see everything like just reflecting off of here. I don't care if you're like it's crazy. I am Adam and I'm giving you a local's guide to Chicago, coming to you from the rooftop on the London House. There is a reason that I've lived in Chicago for 13 years and only seen this view 6 times. they are exclusive. They have a camera policy that you could take pictures with your phone, but the river and the lake, if you bring a camera of any kind, it's $500. Just like, even if you take a picture of just outside and not you. This place is crazy. I mean, they definitely make up for it. This Jack and Coke, which is $1 to make, costs 25. But yeah, crazy. I love it here. So I want to get all the view, but it's just not possible. Oh man, this is a nice view. This is a view from the river. I was just in there for the London House. Crazy. This is the new, oh, sorry, and then the Angel Swings. They used to do it like 3 years ago, I think. This is the Richie shop area. Coach. Michael Jordan Steakhouse is right here. Pretty good. Expensive things. Burberry, if you want to spend $2,000 on a purse. Or you can have a kid. Pretty much even Stevens put money. Marble Black Belly, but this is Burberry again. Toomey, Northwestern, Swarovski. This is the world's biggest Starbucks. It's a 4-story mega whatever. Used to be a Crate and Barrel. Now it's a coffee place. Yeah, blue skies today, that's for sure. This is the Harry Potter of Chicago. I don't know what it is, to be honest with you. This used to be a Friends store. Like the show Friends, they used to do like a recreation here. Then it was The Office, which I didn't get because it's just an office at that point. Harry Potter, maybe they've got some butterbeer and Quidditch and I don't know, to be honest with you. Because they can't give you spells that you buy, I don't know. People seem to like it. There's always a line. Tiffany's. My favorite Chicago pizza place is down there. Second favorite is down there. Very tourist. This is a fire department. This is the water tower. They are now museums to themselves, but they used to be like one of 5 buildings that survived the Chicago fire. Hancock Building. Impact Center. I actually lived on the street that way. This is one of my favorite views in this neighborhood. Got the church. Everything's framed up blue sky. 80,000 different kinds of architecture. It is impossible to get more downtown than we are right now. We're going to the beach. It is impossible to get more at the beach than we are right now. But it took me 90 seconds to walk from here. Crazy. I love it here. Truly magnificent.
Please subscribe for more.